Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Peak, and we just finished reading Chapter 11 of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. And in this chapter, Dorothy and her friends are led into the Emerald City and are led to the Palace of Oz. And the soldier goes and tells Oz all about these strange people. And he decides he's going to let them come and see him, but only one at a time. And he admits that the only reason he's going to see them is because Dorothy's wearing the magical silver shoes and has the mark upon her forehead from the Good Witch. So on the first day, Dorothy is let in and she sees Oz as a great big head. And he says he'll only help her if she kills the Wicked Witch of the West. So she goes back and tells her friends about this. And on the next day, the Scarecrow goes before Oz, but this time he is not a great head, but a lovely lady. And the lady tells him the same thing that he told Dorothy, that he has to kill the Wicked Witch of the West. And then on the third day, the Tin Man goes, and he sees a great beast with 5 eyes and 5 legs and 5 arms that looks like kind of like a rhinoceros. And again, Oz says, kill the Wicked Witch of the West. And on the 4th day, the lion goes before him, and it's a great big ball of fire. And it even singes his whiskers. It's so hot. And he tells him again, you have to kill the Wicked Witch of the West, and I will grant your requests. So they all come together and they talk about this, but none of them really want to do it. They don't want to kill anybody. But they finally decide that the only way they're going to get back to Kansas, get the brains, get the heart and the courage, is to do what the wizard requests. So that's what they're going to do at the end of the chapter, is go on this search for the Wicked Witch of the West. Alright, so since they all saw different forms of Oz, I thought that we would draw each of these, what each one of the characters sees. So we're going to start with what Dorothy saw. Dorothy saw the great big head, and remember, he didn't have any hair. So if you'll write Oz at the top of your paper and split your paper into 4 sections, because there's 4 different ways Oz looked. And then in the first one, we're going to do what Dorothy saw. She saw the great big head. No hair, it was bald. If you'll draw a big head, make him scowling. And then the next day, the Scarecrow saw him as a lovely lady. So we're going to draw a woman. And remember that it said that the woman had great big wings that fluttered at the slightest hint of a breeze, right? So if you'll draw some wings. It was beautiful. And then the third form was the rhinoceros. So it kind of had like a pointy head, maybe a big sharp point. And it said it had 5 eyes. So we need 5 eyes. And then it said it had 5 arms and 5 legs. So there's my 5 arms and then 5 legs. So a great terrible beast. And then the 4th form was the great big fire. The big ball of fire. So lots of fire. So why do you think Oz did that? Why do you think he changed his shape based on which character saw him? So be thinking about why he would do that. Maybe it has to do with the way the character feels or thinks or acts. And then after you finish drawing, you can always go back and color it in too. Okay? So in the next chapter, we're going to be going on the journey to find the Wicked Witch. All right, well, I'll see you next time. Bye.